The Osirion, an ancient monumental structure in Abydos, about 350 miles south of the Great Pyramid of Giza, is a profound mystery. Its sophisticated architecture and unique features have led some to speculate that it might be the work of a much older, advanced civilization with technology far beyond what is traditionally attributed to the Egyptians of the Pharaonic era. The Osirion's architectural design presents an intriguing puzzle, as it significantly deviates from the typical ancient Egyptian temple structure. Unlike the usual linear, rectangular layout, the Osirion features a complex L-shaped configuration. This unusual design raises questions about the intentions behind its construction. Adding to the mystery is the Osirion's relationship with the Temple of Seti I. It appears to predate Seti I's temple, indicating it was an important site long before Seti I built his temple next to it. The sheer scale of the Osirion is breathtaking. Massive rose granite blocks, some weighing 100 tons, form the core of this structure. These colossal stones were quarried from Aswan, located a staggering 200 miles away. The logistical challenges involved in moving these massive blocks across such distances, only to be placed in a desert location several miles from the Nile, are monumental. The transportation and placement of these massive blocks challenge the capabilities typically ascribed to the ancient Egyptians. This raises the question, how were these enormous stones moved and precisely positioned without any known advanced machinery? The architecture of the Osirion deepens this mystery. The site, with its complex double-layered roofing system and roughly a dozen chambers, demonstrates an architectural sophistication that seems beyond the reach of a civilization with primitive tools. Such complexity, particularly the interlocking wedges and precision in stacking the massive blocks, suggests a level of engineering knowledge not typically associated with ancient Egypt. The use of granite, a material far more challenging to work with than the more commonly used limestone, indicates a technological prowess that the ancient Egyptians, as far as historical records show, did not possess. Another intriguing aspect of this site is the complete absence of Egyptian hieroglyphs, art, or artifacts. There's no evidence connecting it to the ancient Egyptians. Throughout Egypt's history, their temples and monuments were frequently renovated, with each update adding more artworks and hieroglyphs. However, the Osirion shows none of these features. Additionally, its subterranean design is highly atypical for Egyptian temple architecture. It is situated 15 feet below the ground level, a feature that is both unique and puzzling. Some researchers propose that this could be due to the temple being much older than the surrounding structures, possibly predating the sands and soil that have accumulated over millennia. There are also water erosion patterns found on the limestone enclosure around the site, which some researchers argue could only have occurred if the structure was built before the end of the last ice age, a time when the climate in the region was much wetter. One of the most fascinating features of the Osirion is its subterranean nature and the presence of water. Modern seismic technology shows that the structure extends at least 50 feet, 15 meters, below the current floor level, indicating that what we see today is just the topmost part of a much larger construction. Additionally, seismic tests have revealed hollow chambers at this depth. Imagine the secrets hidden within these underground chambers. Archaeologists still can't explore these depths due to the water that can't be pumped out as it constantly refills. The Osirion's hydraulic system is characterized by an intricate network of channels, basins, and possibly sluices, designed to control and manipulate the flow of water within the complex. The precision in the design and execution of these features indicates a deep understanding of hydraulic engineering principles. Archaeologists still can't explore these depths due to the water that can't be pumped out as it constantly refills. The Osirion's hydraulic system is characterized by an intricate network of channels, basins, and possibly sluices, designed to control and manipulate the flow of water within the complex. The precision in the design and execution of these features indicates a deep understanding of hydraulic engineering principles, including water flow dynamics and pressure management. Comparative analysis with known dynastic Egyptian technology reveals stark differences in the sophistication of water management techniques. While the Egyptians were skilled in utilizing the Nile for agriculture through basic irrigation canals and basins, the complexity and precision observed in the Osirion's hydraulics are unparalleled in other contemporaneous Egyptian works. This discrepancy raises questions about the origins of such advanced engineering knowledge, suggesting the involvement of a civilization with a higher degree of technological advancement than previously recognized. James Westerman, a researcher, historian, and archaeologist, has dedicated several decades to studying the mysteries of the Osirion. To investigate what lay hidden underwater, Westermann used a powerful pump capable of removing 500 gallons, about 1,900 liters, of water per minute. However, the water level continued to rise, outpacing the pump's capacity. The source and mechanism of this water influx remained a mystery. As Westermann stated, somehow, water is emerging from inside this structure. That's unique. There shouldn't be water coming out of the desert, especially pressurized water. There's something strange going on there. In 2023, Westermann's team employed advanced technology that was able to monitor pressure, temperature, conductivity, and chemical properties of the water in the Osirion, and he compared the results with the surrounding wells in the area. Preliminary results showed that the water within the Osirion indeed possesses unique characteristics and came from a different source or pathway compared to the other local water sources. In his words, "I have determined through research that water flowing into the Osirion is different from ambient water at this location. The Osirion's water has a different chemical composition and isotropic profile. Why? The water is under pressure and flows into the Osirion as though it were being forced up through rock like a geyser, but water is not reaching the Osirion through bedrock. What is propelling it? My research so far indicates that the water in the Osirion is unique. It is not coming from the local aquifer or from the Nile River several miles away. Further scientific investigation will help determine its source." Hydrologic studies revealed that the water in the Osirion was drinkable. After filtering it, Westermann began drinking the water and found it had no distinct taste. He continued to consume the filtered water from the Osirion, and over time, something remarkable occurred. Westermann noticed an unexpected improvement in his eyesight. Although he had been nearsighted since childhood, an eye test confirmed that he no longer needed glasses. Since then, Westermann has continued to drink the water, convinced of its healing properties. Additionally, the water exhibited unusual temperature fluctuations, suggesting it was being heated by an unknown source beneath the Osirion. The water surrounding the structure measures 16.9 degrees Celsius (62.5 degrees Fahrenheit), while the water inside the pipe is 23.8 degrees Celsius (74.8 degrees Fahrenheit). This significant temperature difference appears to violate the second law of thermodynamics, which states that heat cannot spontaneously transfer from a cooler to a warmer body. This implies that some unknown force is heating the water inside the pipe, despite it being surrounded by cooler water. The source and replenishment mechanism of this water in the middle of the Egyptian desert remain a mystery, as does the full scale of the underground complex. Thank you for watching another episode of Just Discovery. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for updates on more exciting content. See you next time.